Hey Sagittarius, how's it going? Welcome back to the channel if you've been here. I don't know why I said that first. Usually it's if you're new here, sort of, but I guess somebody's coming back, so welcome back. But if you are new here, it's good to see you. Very good, I really appreciate it. Hope you stay. Like, share, subscribe, comment, notifications, if you will. Especially because my upload schedule is kind of wacky. But other than that, welcome to your Dawn of the New Day reading. My back is itching now. I don't know what that's about. It hasn't been itching all day. Dawn of the New Day reading with the Lenormand. I'm going to be looking at that also with Prism Oracle, Hermetic Tarot, and then newish on this channel, the Wild Unknown Archetypes, Cam Crans. Eventually I'll probably do a reading with, because I have the deck, the tarot deck of it as well. But I don't touch it often. I don't really connect with it like that. But with the Oracle deck, I might have to. I might have to try it out. Anyways, really hope you guys are doing good. Let's get into this and see what's up. Technology. Thank you. There's been a major topic of technology, and I think I think Sag might appreciate it. There's been some tech talk a lot recently, just how tech has a mind of its own, is in it, and like you know how like of course we'll always talk about like computers or whatever like having a mind of their own, but recently there's been a lot more of that where it's like they really have personalities and they like it's like hard to really understand. I don't know, something about that. Either ways. Let's start and see what's up. What's Sag got? So Sagittarius. Oh God. You can't see it, but it's literally, that's pretty cool. What's at the bottom? The lily, something long term. You're thinking about maybe a gift coming to you. You have a card just do all that. I don't know if you can see. Stored, but I don't know if you could see the card just like flew like just right on the thing and landed. I don't know how much I get from that yet, but I usually get something from weird happen chances like that. But the child as your card. This comes out often, so it's like it feels like why is the light going crazy? It feels like, and I see the light in this card too, the light sort of shining brightly. You could be shining a light on like, feels like something childhood, like something important from your childhood, start shining light on that. But it also feels like growth for some reason, like growing from something. If this light doesn't chill out, I swear. Okay. Shining brightly, for sure. That's what I feel. Shining brightly in something. Something. So the bottom, magic. Yeah. I'm doing something magical. Leave it to Sag to do something magical, genuinely. And I'm seeing all the magic in that card now, too. Child. What's up?
Are you ready?
Yeah, no, what's up, though?
Yeah, no, you stay right there, stay right there. It's so weird that I got this card today, because I got 10 of Wands. I was reading it, and it's about this lady named Blue, and she did a whole bunch of shit and ended up basically becoming a woman in power when it was like she wasn't supposed to be. But then I was reading the description. The 10 of Wands doesn't necessarily convey a malicious energy. You may just have trouble trusting others to properly carry out your vision. But if you don't delegate or collaborate, you risk spreading your energy too thin and reducing your chances of success. This card's appearance in your reading prompts you to consider how you collaborate with others to help you achieve your personal or professional goals rather than relying only on yourself.
Just like that.
You know how hard it was for you to do that this morning? Like, to like literally be like, all right, let's sit down, let's plan it out. Like,
Yeah, I
Let
can
me actually
imagine.
delegate some shit to you as well. Like, let's collaborate.
No, I can
Put
only
pen to paper.
imagine. That's exactly.
It also suggests that if you open your mind to the ideas and aspirations of those around you, you may find that contributing to achieving a collective goal is more fulfilling than going alone. When contemplating the Ten of Wands, think about these questions. Are you being realistic about how much you can accomplish on your own? Are there tasks that you could delegate to others or give up completely to focus on more of a small selection of priorities? Why might you have trouble working with others?
Like sharing a burden.
Yeah. Yeah. Even me telling you like how much I'm like late on. Yeah.
No, right. You share the burden more on like physical stuff. You actually have to share the burden on like how you're feeling and what you're thinking. Like that's a lot of shit. Or you could just hold it all in and then carry a burden.
And you can just be like,
Yeah, like my back. Yes.
I'm about to burn up, bitch. Nah, but
Burn out for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like the fact that like also like, the difference between like 3 of Cups to like 10 of Wands. Like actually 10 of Cups, I'm getting so mixed up. In my head, like 3 of Cups can almost even like entangle into 10 of Wands because it almost feels like, the work that the 3 of Cups needs to do. You get what I'm saying?
No,
It's
I do. I can't.
It's like we're selling.
Words, so.
It's almost like I told you. I mean, homegirls. Remind me of like the 3 of Cups card or whatever. But we never like put pen to paper. Like really kind of like got more serious. Like more to work to it. And 10 of Wands almost feel like there's something about like or another card that like with working. But it's just I don't know.
Like 8 of Pentacles, but like 8 of Pentacles would be how that would work out. But I know I see what you mean. Because I'm putting it in like in comparison to 2 of Cups and 3. And you saying the 3 was because it connects differently. The 3 connects differently. That's why the 3 is always weird to me because it's almost like the 2, but it's not. The 3,
it is.
The 3 is like different because there's one more piece added, but I don't know what that is like. But yeah, that's what it's like. I don't know how to put it into words though. Yet.
Carol, something else, ain't it?
Ain't it? Yet. Sagittarius. 10 of Wands. Ideation. I see 10 of Wands anywhere? No, I see the star though. I see healing. Whatever you get from that, whatever. That magic was cool though. The magic and ideation means you're creating something, especially with the child here. Especially with the child here coming out. Definitely creating something. Let's see what we got with the Prism. Let's see what we got with the Prism Oracle. For Sagittarius. Is that it? Oh. There's a couple, and this is upside down. Let's clear this energy. Let's take a second. I jumped right into that. Maybe with and I jumped right into that. Okay, yeah. The Knight of Swords. Maybe something you might want to take a step back from. I saw trust and I saw caution. So like you are, and I saw protection. So you are protected. Not my lighting though. You're protected, but you need to take a. Could take a think before you leap. I feel. Okay. Nice. And just because of the energy we've been getting with like the transformation readings and this being your rebirth, I like that. Okay. Take a breath is all what I also feel with the Knight of Swords there. And the 13 being the death is very cool. What do we have for Sag? That's so funny. And it comes right back out. Magic. We are doing some magic because I told you I saw protection. Protection. And it's also blocked like the death card. So it feels a very death energy. You could still be in a bit of a dark about some stuff, but the way the light that is shining through is through a very young part of you, through a very imaginative, creative part of you. You know, that's what's helping you get through this bit of a darkness, and that's a protection. As long as you work with your spirit, spirit's got you. You know. Okay, I need space for a card though. Okay. Okay, there's so much lighting issues in this video. It's literally like you guys are doing magic. Like you guys are shining so bright, you are fluctuating the video. Like, dude. I'm glad that you guys are shining bright, but so brightly. The star too, like literally so brightly. This could be someone who's a star. Someone is a star watching this. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Write a song and use my name. Or whatever it is you do. I don't know what other stars. I'm just joking, but I definitely feel some sort of it's like a star power energy for sure. Oh my god, with the Nomadic Tarot, their story, Sag is quiet today. There's a couple that came out, and I just need one. I see 10 of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. That's not connecting in my brain yet, so let's see. So the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords first. I don't know why I had to look. I felt like I had to look at you. Like I almost had to like. I had to get taking a look at something. I had to get a look. Queen of Swords. It feels like when I say I had to get a look, and there's 7 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles, I feel like something like that a long term. Maybe it could be like a. Doesn't have to be like romantic, but it could be a long term relationship. And the 7 of Swords, something maybe you don't trust. The Queen of Swords and that head off. It's like maybe I'm feeling. It's a weird story. I know. It's like you had to get a look at something. Like you felt it in your soul. Like, oh, I have to get a look at this, right? And then you didn't know if you wanted to follow that curiosity. You may have followed that curiosity, found out something, and like cut the head off of it. Like you didn't think there was something there to actually be severed, but then there's something actually you had to. Like you wanted to take a look. Didn't want to seem like you didn't trust the situation, but you felt something. You did something. Actually took action on it. Revealed there's actually something not to not be trusted, but it doesn't matter because you were protected. You had the sense to be able to cut the head off of anything that might have been an issue. All from the Queen of Swords. Very weird. And as we were just discussing, the Three of Cups. Yeah, like I said, if it was a long-term relationship, it doesn't have to be just romantic. It could have been definitely like a community or some sort, or like just a place where you are connected with people. Just cutting the head off of something. Let's move forward. The Two of Wands.
Yeah, I thought this would be fun. Just that.
Uh-oh.
Just that.
Uh-oh. And look what
my cards I pulled for the day. Maybe they may add in. You think you don't have to.
Oh, shoot. I saw the Three of Cups at the bottom a second ago, too. Sag. Right. Sag.
And the deck.
Sag.
It's just rude to not bring all the cards.
Thanks. The time, I make sure. The Two of Wands. Next to the Queen of Swords. Right. Right, like I said, like whatever it was like and it feels like a balancing act almost. With these two wands, it was like, do I take action, do I not take action, do I take action, do I not take action? And with Mars and Aries, that do I not take action was like, feels like just being of two minds, like seeing probably just both sides of a situation, trying to be balanced, but it feels like you did take action, like you did take that action, and coming forward, it's like you have such a better, like you have such a so much more of a power to you, that star power. You have so much more of a power to you because of what you cut the head off of, what you took action on. Two of Pentacles, yeah, it feels like a balancing act, but it feels like you're putting that to the side because of what we were talking about, like sharing the burden. Feels a bit of secret. Feels a bit of secrecy, but I don't know what about. Wow has not come out, but I don't know if I've talked about it. These are all black and white cards, but I was just walking around one day, coloring on it, and so the Emperor comes out, and this one is colored in. And it's nice. It hasn't come out since really we've been reading with it on the channel. And if it has, we were in the dark, so you didn't really see it. But the Emperor, the Two of Wands, like I said, you did take action. Look at that Aries symbol, and I'm so glad because I might color these back in, because now it's going to be important. You see how the red in that Aries, it feels like the reason why you took action. And because it came out, it has to mean something, because, and this is the third card, what connected you? And now I'm going to start reading these cards as they're numerological symbols. Oh my God. Sag, you have a lot of information. Jesus, you have a lot of information, so there definitely feels secrecy, where there's like information you don't know, and the balance of that is like there's a lot of information you do know. A lot of balance. But with the Emperor being the third card, it feels like what connected you with the Emperor is the self. It's like what connected you was yourself. You felt something. It's like you're very connected to yourself, so you understand other people. Or at least like the roots with that red, it's like you at least understand like the root workings of things, so you understand where things come from, you know. Even if you don't understand everything fully, you understand where things come from, so you're not like blind, you know. Let's see what we got. Let's keep going. But coming forward, the Emperor, that's what's going to be connecting you that's the bridge that's going to be connecting you to your future. It's like the I see the be there, the strong work you do for yourself. Oh, and it's just flying. Damn, no way. What? Ten of Wands. Sick. And just discussing what's under the Queen of Pentacles. Self-care, yeah. Putting on the burden of nurturing other things that don't need to be growing, nurturing fields that don't need because that like don't logistically need you to do it, because they have other farmers. They have other farmers that till that, and I think the other farmers are just kind of laying on their ass. And whatever terms, whatever. And under the Queen of Swords, it could be. It feels like dealing with people's egos, first of all, but dealing with people who don't receive information well. That like to give information, like to talk, but they probably probably can't listen well. And listening isn't just like physical, but they don't know how to listen to your thoughts. They don't know how to listen to your emotions. They don't know how to listen to your spirit just as much as you're listening to your own personal soul. You know, they don't know how to receive things, almost. And that can come in many forms and fashion, but like it can come, like the root, it can come from so many different places, and you understand that. That's part of the burden that you're taking, you understand that. But also part of the burden that you're taking, because it's like you got 5 wands, and that's the burden of understanding that you know where it comes from. But then you get another 5 wands, and that's dealing with the ego of it as well. Like dealing with people who don't want to solve the issue, but just want to live in it and then make you the issue. You know, I think coming forward, literally putting that down, sitting in your throne, and taking good care of yourself. Queen of Pentacles. But 10 of Wands and the Queen of Swords, yeah, it's like definitely people who don't know how to receive. So you're just constantly receiving, constantly taking in, especially the ego. Oof, that's a lot. And then you nurture it. You take it in. You take in all the punches and blows, and then you nurture it, and then you take care of it, which is so respectable and so beautiful, right? That's the Queen of Pentacles, is so beautiful no matter what. Like she gives to others because she gives to self, you know. But it's definitely a lot more straining on you than anything. So it's better to not do that. Probably better to take care of yourself, and let those who are able to, let them take care of themselves as well. Damn. I love it because now the energy is coming out. Because back when these readings started, it was just like a few I was talking about the world card and how it's just, I got the star, and then I got, I think it was like the Hierophant and Death, I think? I don't know. Yeah, but it was just like a few of the world card, and Leo wasn't coming out much. But now Leo's been coming out a ton with strength here under the Two of Wands. The strength to take action, the strength to make a choice based on yourself. I see we have now not one but two depictions of a person looking at something, looking at what would be represented as a bigger beast, a stronger beast, and definitely one on their way to destroy it, and two having destroyed it. And I can't look away from the fact that these are both feminine characters, so it's like it's an internal thing. It's like an internal stream. It's more than just being able to fight something physically, you know. You fought something internally, and that makes more of a difference than fighting it externally. That actually cleans it from the inside out, you know. Strength. That's the North Node. There's also Leo. There's a North Node and there's Leo. My North Node's in Leo. I don't know what... I see, like, definitely, like, choice, like, making a choice over letting your ego drive you, you know? And your ego probably would be it's what you use to protect you, definitely, obviously. So whatever defenses you with to protect you from moving forward with your life, moving forward with what you want to do. Sometimes those things can be in the way rather than protect you. You know, it's all about the balance. So just making sure you're protected, but you're still releasing control so that you can make new choices, write a new story for yourself, you know, from a fresh perspective and not from an ego that's built up over time to protect you, you know, just making fresh choices, allowing your heart to guide you. Let's see what we got. What do we got? See the Nine of Wands, keep fighting. Yeah, that's all I got from that one. Is it this one or is it two? It's actually 4 of Wands. 4 Wands on the Emperor is pretty cool. 44. And at the bottom, the King of Pentacles. And I neglected to say it because I saw him at the bottom a second ago. And then I was like, let me just keep shuffling. And then he comes right back out. So definitely a responsibility, a commitment that you have to something or someone. Well, the 4 of Wands and the Emperor, it could feel, now I got to say it, the 4 of Wands and the Emperor could feel, it feels like, and with the King of Pentacles, like maybe a responsibility to a masculine figure, even if it could be a man or a woman, just and a responsibility to a masculine figure in your home, possibly. And with Venus and Aries here, could take a long time to, this could be a long time being in this relationship, right? So it could be a beautiful thing, but also with Venus, you have to think about value. So how much when with Venus and Aries, you have to think about what you value in yourself, you know? And if you are being handled in a way that you wouldn't handle yourself, then it's probably not the right situation for you. But coming forward with strength in the 4 of Wands and the Emperor, I think you've handled that definitely. I think I'm just talking about it to make sure that you know and to keep the lessons still, like instilled, because it's important to make sure that you value yourself in every way. You can definitely say you love yourself and then act like with Aries. You can make actions that are different. You can say that you love yourself and then act in a way that's different, you know. And with the 4 of Wands, it's alignment. You know, aligning your choices with your actions, aligning your aligning your speech with your actions, aligning what you say, how you feel, you know, what you really feel with how you actually move. And with the Emperor, I think this is the most stable, the most badass action. It's like you found your home, you found a space for you. And it's like perfect, absolutely perfect. And with Sagittarius, I feel that with that temperance energy, it's like perfect, like just balanced, just perfect enough. Coming forward, the strength. Oh, and strength because you've earned it, you've worked for it, and you're built for it. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. And the Four of Wands too, and the Emperor could be a relationship coming forward as well. With the Ten of Wands, putting down the burden of old egoic ways from you and other people is what builds a beautiful action, like a beautiful path, I should say. And that the Strength card kind of looks like they would be like, get rid of the line and then start working on the field. So it's like you're building a nice road, a nice home for yourself, a nice place. I don't know, it's very weird. I think the archetype will help us out with at least the end of this for your last card. Ten of Wands, I feel that. Underneath the kiss. Okay, yeah. The Four of Wands and the Emperor. And it's like, because with the moon in the hand, it's like first of all, like imagine you gave, like, it's like I did this drawing a while ago. I called it Beloved One. It was basically a picture of me, and it's like I drew it, and I'm like, it's like the person or me or whatever is like kissing someone, but it's like an indescript it's like sort of made up of like just space and like lines and shit, but it's like an indescript person. It's the universe, I would say. So it's like, imagine with the moon here. The moon is a big singular thing. Everyone has their own moon. So imagine this is you in your darkness, you holding yourself, you know, you giving yourself the kiss, you know, and that yourself would be like the universe, or just like you and your spirit, you know, everything in between. And because you're doing that, I think you are manifesting love, a beautiful love outside of yourself. Love doesn't normally just come into these, and that's a 60. Yes. It's a choice, because you make the choice to love yourself, darkness and light, all of it, because you decide to do that. You get like, it's like a love outside of yourself. What came out though? You manifest that. You literally create it from the inside out. That's what strength does. It's the out. Now you're creating the out. You could have had it to make an out, you know, within some sort of connection. I don't know what that's about though. The sword. I'm gonna treat this like an Ace of Swords and say literally what I just said also. So definitely a relationship within the road. But this also feels like a road. Choice, I feel. Definitely a crossroads, it almost feels now too. So a choice, definitely. And the choice is based off of all of the elements within you. You know, accepting it all, understanding it all. And that's how you may have the clearest vision. You don't want to go into something getting clear vision to see, like if you're dealing with someone, to see their darkness, their light, the light within their darkness, the complete darkness, to see all of it, in order to see all those elements, all those shades, all those aspects, all those colors. You can look at someone and sort of see that, but you sort of see it a whole lot deeper when you look at it within yourself. So I think that's what you've been going through, just sort of like looking at those aspects of yourself. And because you do that, you go into a new cycle with a very fresh vision, and you can totally tell all these aspects now. You can see it so much better, so much clearer. You understand people a lot better. What number is that? That becomes 62. Right, a choice, because you make a choice to, it's almost like a choice, it's almost like a, I feel like sacrifice. I don't know why. Like, because you make a personal choice to sacrifice, and maybe to take a step back and to look at these within yourself, the 2 adds on to that 60. That's literally 60 and 62. And so the 2, I would see, would be like a connecting, like a relationship, a one-on-one thing. One-on-one, because you do that, you did that because you're one. It feels like because of your one-on-ones. Like you wanted to have a stronger, clearer, sharper relationship, because that's the number 2. Like you wanted to have sharper, clear relationships with just, not even just other people, but yourself. So you made a sacrifice. You learned all these aspects. And now coming forward, there's a relationship that's coming through that's clear, honest, true, beautiful. Beautiful Sagittarius, my back. Oh my god. Ten of Wands. Yeah, I think the Ten of Wands was the mystery. Something about the Seven of Swords, because now we have the sword. Not even seven, but the sword. Ten of Wands and Queen of Swords. Something about the mind of people. It was a burden. You're putting it down. And gross enough, I literally accidentally spit on the Ten of Wands because I was talking. So I think you literally spit on that shit. The burden's over. You're coming through with a beautiful cycle. I hope this helps, Sag. Thank you so much for being here. Sorry about the light. All the light issues. I hope it helps. Make sure to like, share.